Awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly share this on my Facebook. Alright guys, so if you're just tuning out, I'm just sharing this to my streams. I'm streaming. Alright, go to Twitter. So today I'm going to be editing some videos that I have for a project for work. And hopefully you'll learn a couple things in Final Cut. So man, typos struggle is real. Okay, let's tweet this out. Let's see where the stream's at. I've got to check. How do I check for comments? Open widget? No. Stream settings. How do I look at the comments? Manage? Nope. Live stream. I had the comment section. What happened to it? Maybe if I go to the actual video. Let's just go to my YouTube channel. Dr. Beat. This is what happens when you just decide to do something. So one person's watching. Oh, chat's disabled. Let's turn that on. No wonder. Sorry, guys. Or open widget. Stream health. Apparently my resolution's too big. I'm gonna have to cancel this and restart. It's because I'm on a super wide monitor. What do you expect? Enlist live replay once stream ends. Okay. This is apparently just a test, but we're gonna go anyways. If I create another scene, scene 2, let's go back to scene 1. Why do I not have... Let's edit this. No, it's not for kids. Let's save that. There we go. Oh, man. Apparently it's the whole kids thing. Okay, so now I'm good. All right. Get this out of the way. And I think things are okay. Sorry, I'm dealing with some work stuff. What is the script for? This is online teaching awards. They are the first, second, and tied for third. All right, guys. So, hey, my name is Danny Rubio. I'm a digital content producer, and wait, why is it? There we go. Okay, got Max out of that, and I'm not going to deal with that anymore. It's spitting me a warning saying that my resolution's too big, but for now, I guess it's working. So I'm just gonna keep going, and if it causes me some issues, we'll address it there. Um, Maybe I can tweet a. Make sure. Let's go to my profile. Let's see if I can. I'm gonna pin the tweet that I have. Pin. And we'll go from there. All right. So Final Cut is my video editing editor of choice, and I like it because I think it just it just makes sense for me. And when I go back to in Premiere, when I do small little projects, I'm always like, oh man, it feels so clunky. So first things first, this is around 2 and 3 of a work project, and so I'm just gonna start with the module 6, which is actually I just did. And so Command N is to start a new project. Project is kind of like a new sequence in Premiere. And a quick tip, something that's really cool so Apple or Final Cut has really solid syncing capabilities. So I'm gonna come in here and I'm just gonna marker this bad boy and come down to my audio files. Shift Z is your best friend. When you're doing stuff, Shift Z is like, so if you zoom into a clip and you hit Shift Z, it'll fit the clip into like the view. And the reason why I'm putting a marker, I learned this when I went to Final Cut Summit in, I don't remember, was it November or something like that? But so if you select 2 clips, and first of all, currently I have these rules set to incorrectly because apparently when you import from not like your regular computer, Final Cut struggles with detecting what type of audio it should be. Anyways, so I'm gonna hit these 2, hit Option Command G, and you're gonna synchronize the clip. This is module 6. And because I added markers, it only is going to analyze the frames of the stuff around that section. And then you're going to be good to go. So module 6, that's what I'm editing on. And I'm good to go. I'm actually going to close the index because I don't need that right now because I'm doing a pretty basic edit. So if I come in here, this is perfectly synced. Sometimes you might have to add, like, if it's you have from 2 different cameras or something. Sometimes it can get, or if you have, if your camera clips the audio set in like at 20 seconds, you have to like do multiple clips, but it still does a fantastic job at connecting it. So let me see how this stream is going. There we go. So I've already done a couple of videos for this module, but he wanted it in front of whiteboard, and I kind of have convinced him a little bit otherwise. It's the law of war. There we go. So I'm going to take this content and this content, copy that bad boy. In sequences, you have like tabs. In Final Cut, you have these are between projects. If you hold down Command and the left and right bracket, you can hop between those projects. So I'm going to pop this down. So classifying conflicts is what the module is called. So I have a template. This is from Lino Effects. They offer some awesome plugins or like title packs. So rules of conflict is. Let me go in here and double check this. Oh. Okay. For a second, I thought my stream ended, and I was like, no. Okay, so we're still good. We're chiming away. Hopefully someone hops in. If not, it's okay. So one thing is I'm using, I use external audio for this, but even with that, I am struggling. I mean, I want to get the cleanest audio, but sometimes people don't speak as loudly or whatever. So I'm coming here and grab my compressor. I have a preset. So up here is inspector. So you have your video settings, your color settings, and then your audio settings. One cool thing that I don't know if a lot of people realize, but if you come into the settings and you go to general or editing and nope, playback. Where is it? Now I gotta remember where I put it. So you can actually change what the default is. Normally it's the color board, which is with the pucks. I've changed it to the color wheel, and now I'm trying to figure out where I did that. See, I thought it was in preferences. Under general. Oh yeah. So in general, you have color correction, and you can choose which one you'd like to prefer when you go to the color section. I just was blind. So, anyways, so you come to audio. So if I close out, Command 5 closes out your effects panel. If you open up the inspector, this is what this panel is. You have the compressor. I have a preset so that boosts up that audio. And to give them just a little bit more character, if you hold down Option Command E, that gives you a channel EQ, which is coming from Logic. And this bad boy is awesome. I love this. So come over here in voice. I'm just going to add the preset for voice. Classifying conflicts, that's what I'm looking for. So classifying conflicts. Okay. So I know that that's what he's talking about. So I'm So he actually kind of forgot this one little section. So I'm going to come over here, clip this little spot. I'm using a track. I'm using the. A lot of people like the. I've always edited on on MacBook, and so I got really used to the trackpad. But I was getting some issues with my wrist, and so I wanted to be a little bit safer. And so I ended up investing in the MX Ergo, which is the Logitech MX series, like one of the ergonomics, but it's got a trackball, and I really enjoyed it. It's took some time to get used to, but once I got used to it, I'm able to kind of still stay up to pace with how I do stuff. So I did map a couple of shortcuts, one of them being the option left and right bracket, which cuts the clip to the playhead. So, sorry, command. No, it's. Oh, sorry. I remap. This is. That's the option command bracket is actually what it regularly is, but I've remapped it to be just bracket, so that because I was doing that shortcut all the time, and Cody Warner actually did a tutorial where he made that shortcut, and I was like, oh, that's genius. So I've done that. So I'm gonna actually crop in here just a little bit, just so I can get a little bit of a basic edit. YouTube jump cut, baby. Come in here, change that. And we're good. All right. So he didn't have so on the previous one he had a whiteboard, so I kind of left it plain, but this one I'm going to do a little bit more editing. Okay. Let me think. Oh, you know what? I need to probably patch in some. Can I add audio properties? Studio mode, start recording. Sources. Audio input capture. Let's see. Audio output capture. No, we'll do audio input capture. We'll just call this that. And we're gonna use the MacBook. Not Mac. Nope. Cancel that. Cancel that. Yes. Oh, sorry. This is when you haven't done a live stream in forever and you forget how to do some things. I want audio output, and I want to do. I can't do that. So, you probably can't hear anything that is coming out of my computer. So, browser, display capture, image capture, media source maybe? Nope. That just pulls in a media source. Let's see. Well, doesn't matter. I guess I'll just deal with it later. Okay. So back to the edit. So I'm just gonna listen to it kind of quickly. So all right. So he's asking. So I'm doing a. This is a National Security 4210 class at UVU. It's probably best you're not listening because it's probably, I don't know if they have some stipulation, but it doesn't matter. So let's see here. I'm going to how to classify conflicts. Let's add that bad boy. Let's come here. Can I find this? Nope. So I'd really recommend the anniversary packs from Lino FX. They come with a ton of them, and they have some pretty good stuff. Sometimes I feel like they pump a lot of stuff out, but and they provide you like a minimum set of like parameters that they've done, which is good. But sometimes I wish they had taken a little bit extra time to make it just fully fledged awesome. I think it's under no, it's under. Let's see. I think it's 100 Essential. This pack is what I'm looking for. Is it? Let's see. Is this the one I'm doing? Let's see. Module 6. Nope, that's not the one I'm looking for. This one is the one I'm looking for. Okay, so because this is more of like an intro title pack in lower third, I'm going to pick just like a kind of a basic lower third, but one that, or at least the title section that comes from one of the the presentation toolkit. Eventually, I'm just gonna like design one of these because I need a couple more features. So we're gonna so I'm gonna drop this bad boy. Q is it adds the clip or title whatever above the storyline. So this main area right here where this purple clip is called the magnetic timeline. That's where most of the magic happens. And then you don't have tracks. You do have audio lanes. So video tracks you don't have. And audio is kind of like static. But if you do show audio lanes, you do get like a track-based audio setup, but video is still kind of freeform. So audio lane is great for when you're mixing stuff or doing more like commercial work, or like short form doc or narrative content. So this is not the one I want. I want this one with the little like bar. Place that. Come in here. So we are talking about what is going on with my title? Oh, I think something went wrong when I like replaced them, so I'm just gonna add it again. There we go. All right, so what to look at when classifying conflicts. So this is in Roboto. I'm gonna hit bold, make the size a little bigger. So with Final Cut, especially with like educational content, so this is basic edits. This is really like, this is what I classify basic. It's just really adding some titles, tweaking the audio. A lot of the content that they do often might have a teleprompter, or they've been doing this for teaching for a long time, so they just come into the studio, they do their little recording session, and I come in and I sweeten it up, add a couple little pizzazz things with titles and maybe a little music intro, and that's it. So this edit isn't always the most magical. However, I actually might get into doing some motion stuff because I might want to create an animation, like a custom animation or something with a graphic. If I want to be a little more complex, or if I want to finish it a little bit quicker, then I'll do something else. So let's see here. Right now they have two things. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna come to come up here, type custom, because I want to do a custom title, which is essentially like the best way to create like some custom animations, but on the fly. So I'm gonna stick with the Roboto text. We're gonna do, let's do regular, I guess. Thin, medium. Yeah, we'll just go with medium. So the question, the question that he wants to pose is who is fighting, but so I'm not going to use this quite yet, because I'm going to use I'm going to use these bullet points that I have that kind of like bring up a question. So, also I need to change the color space of these video clips. Green, and then the background, I'm gonna do like a light gray. No, it's ugly. Let me come here, maybe. That's better, I like that. Okay, so a lot of decisions when you're doing this is just like, what kind of style would I want to do? It's kind of decent. So let's look at closing conflicts. So I'm gonna do state versus state. State versus. I'm gonna do this all caps versus state. And then here, I'm going to come over here into I'm going to do scale up. It's going to come into this position. I want it to have opacity. I want to affect the words. So if I come here, oh, that's the x-axis. I don't want the x-axis. I want the y-axis. Let's go to -2. There we go. State first day. So that's constant. I'm going to come over here and go ease both. What's cool is that these are basically using just parameters in motion, which I have some videos planned out for that. So I'm going to change this to who is fighting. And then, so I'm actually going to increase the text size here. Move that there. So state versus state. I'm going to drag this to, hold down Option to duplicate. I'm going to cut it so that it comes in a little bit after. Bring this, come there, bring this down, and then we'll do state versus non-state. Yeah. So the custom title is really great if you don't want to go into motion to animate something specific that you're looking for, because a lot of the stuff that you're on here you can do. And so if you need something kind of like makeshifty, you can use that. Again, you could also just create a title in motion or use something that they have pre-built either with Final Cut or if you buy some packs, because these are just parameters that you can customize. So that's good. So this is a definition. So I'm actually going to move this over just a little bit because he starts explaining. So, okay, so this is going to be where some stuff happens. So I'm going to look for a background. I'm just going to throw this one here. So I need a, let's see, I'm just going to go stock Adobe. So my work has an account with Adobe Stock, which is great. I mean, I think that stock assets are fantastic for when you're doing stuff like just working in a day-to-day job. So I need an American flag. And I'm going to do just an icon. Let's filter this bad boy by illustrations. And I want to do subscription content only. I don't need none of that paid stuff. Let's see, something simple like this. I'm gonna take that bad boy. So I have a folder structure that I do for all my projects at work. And I can show you a little bit about that. But so right here, oh, you probably can't see this. Let me move this over here. All right, sorry about that, guys. So when I'm working, I have a folder structure for all my projects. And I'm going to come into the one I'm working right now. Let's do one. And right here I have the library, Final Cut library. I have like external media that I might be pulling in. Stills, audio, and in audio I have sound effects, music, and recordings, some camera backups, and then documents, graphics, and exports. And in graphics I have like Illustrator folder, and then I have like a motion folder where I have a motion project that's auto-generated. So I'm going to come into stills. This is where I'm going to store this situation. I'm saying American flag, which I'm going to have to cut out because it's got white on it. So there's that. And so now I got to figure out, what do you say? So Germany, I need a German flag. German flag. Hopefully I have something. There we go. Boom. Same thing, same sort of style. And then, awesome. So because they have white backgrounds, I'm going to go in here and remove that. And I'm going to do that by opening up Pixelmator Pro. That's I can have, I could download Photoshop, but I like Pixelmator Pro. What am I looking for? I'm looking for Watchtower, working, Ryan Vogel, stills, and let's both open up these bad boys. All right, so drag this over here. So Pixelmator is just like Photoshop. And I'm going to quickly come over here and I don't need it to be super perfect. So I'm just going to kind of grab all this. I guess I could just increase my brush size. There we go. It might not be the best because I want to keep the texture. All right, so let's try something different. I'm gonna keep this open for right now. I'm gonna come over here and just import them. So I'm gonna come back over to my here. I'll go to my round 2. Command I, Watchtower. Sorry, where's my working? Do I have working on there? I don't. Is this my other course? Stills. Let's just import these bad boys. I'm gonna copy them. So now we have them here. Don't know why they're in 2 different spots, but what? Oh, hi Ellie, how you doing? Are you Moana today? Ooh. So I'm just darken. Let's see, overlay. Dang it! It is not gonna do what I want. You what? You opened it all by yourself? That's awesome. And she what? You climbed all by yourself, Ellie? At the park? That's awesome. Okay, those those images didn't work. I didn't like the fact that I had that I liked the style, but it didn't work with the white background because I couldn't get it. I wanted to keep the texture and not just remove it all the way. So I'm gonna go in here, delete that, and I probably could find the Illustrator files for those. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna be easy. I'm just gonna grab this bad boy and go basic. Because why am I going crazy? Just go basic, Rubio. American flag. Hopefully they have one. There we go. Cancel that. I guess I should probably find one that's similar. There we go. That's the one I want. Oh, America. So I'm going to save that. Oh, I don't know if that actually saved. Did it save? Oh, that one's removed. So it didn't save. So I'll just go back and get that German flag. This is what happens when you're trying to do things on the fly. German flag. I'm gonna relicense this bad boy. Oh my gosh. Re-download for free. For free. For free. Okay. Come over here. Download these two. Okay, so I'm going to add these two. Where's the German one? So he's talking about having these two state actors go to war with each other, and that would be end international armed conflict. So move this here. Come over here. This size. And move it over. Now, problem with this. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. So what I'm going to do. So I'm going to just add all this stuff the way I want it. So I actually got to make the background a little bit longer because I needed to fade in before the, because I'm going to animate those in a second. So they go together, and I'll add another custom text. Just drag one of these over as a duplicate, shorten those bad boys up. Come over here. Verse. Ooh. Okay. So some stuff has come together. And okay, so this will be, so I'm going to animate the American flag and then verse and then the German flag at the same time. And then I need to have another title, but I'm going to change how it animates in. So he said, so international armed conflict. And I'm not going to do word this time, so I'm going to have it actually animate to have it the line, so the whole line. All right, so because if I add any like special animations to these, they are not gonna, it's gonna affect the whole thing. So I'm gonna come over here and create a, what's going on? What's up, Tyler? I'm doing a live stream and editing. No. Oh yeah, did you get your other mail stuff? Good. Yeah. Yeah. She here. Can I call you back in a little bit? All right, later, bro. Sorry, homie called. All right, compound clip is kind of like a nested sequence or whatever in Premiere. So I'm gonna call this state v state. Now I can come in here and I can come to my titles. And in my titles, I have, there's a couple people that make these sort of packs. I have one called SVM. I think it's called from social video motion. Oh man, I can't remember what they call it. I have to look them up. But they have a couple of different packs, and then I also have another one from that I recently got in another pack from Lino, and I'm gonna come over here and see if I can find them. Where are we at? Constructors add their own. They cannot. You have, is food ready? Sorry, I'm answering a question for work. only IDs and I know, Ellie, I heard you. Only IDs and other authorized people do it. She would have to. I guess I don't. You guys don't need to see this. Come over here. Minimize this bad boy. Access services. Oh boy, work stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna come over here. I'm just gonna use this. Actually, let's see where. There we go. Okay, so these are animation toolkit. So here we can see that it's like growing. I'm not a huge fan of that. Easy vertical one. So let's add that bad boy to here. And we're going to extend this. That's not what I want. Well, I guess I could. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create another compound clip. So one thing to know about compound clips is you kind of want to give a little extra room when you create a compound clip because you need some wiggle room when you're like, if you're going to need to adjust anything in the actual clip. America. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to just, so I like that. Now, I'm going to do an out. Do I have an out? It's a reveal in, reveal out, rotation in, position out. There we go. So easy out vertical. I want to go down. So let's do easy horizontal, vertical to, there we go. So I'm going to add this here. Add that, and I'm going to actually shorten this clip. No, I'm not. I'm going to keep that long, and I'm going to come over here and I'm going to shorten this clip. There we go. So move this over here. That's awesome. Okay, so I'm actually going to do the same thing but I'm going to reverse them. So I'm going to come into this clip. I'm going to copy these two. Go back out and create another compound German. Come back here. I'm going to paste these two, but I'm going to reverse them. And then let's, so I need, no, sorry, not reverse them. That was bad. That was a bad idea. I need easy in vertical 2 from the bottom. There we go. And then I need out. There we go. You live and learn, guys. You live and learn. There you go. And then that's an international conflict. And then, boom, we're out. So, see how there's that little clip? So if I go frame by frame. So that's because in my compound clip, I don't have this all the way to edge. I'm just going to add that there. And we'll see how that goes. Let's see. So because, so in this previous clip that I did here, which I actually have to do here. So I'm actually going to do an out opacity, and I'm just going to do line, and I'm going to do ease both. Hold on. This is the one quirk that I don't like about that. So I'm just going to, you know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to fade it out with just a transition. But I'm going to extend this transition so it fades out a little bit better. Maybe a little bit quicker. Move these closer. Okay, so this is kind of a fundamental thing. So if you add a command T, just as a basic like crossfade, but up here, this grabs the actual end handle of the video clip itself. And then if you just grab the clip, this actually just handles the duration of the transition. So if I come over here, I can handle the duration, whereas I clap the clip here deals with the handling of the clip itself. That's better. So I'm actually going to make this one, opacity is at 90, but I want to be at 100%. And I think I'm going to do the same gray that this gray is at. And to do that, all you have to do is come over here, drag a preset, come back into this bad boy, click here, click on this. One thing I didn't realize until I saw some tutorials that you can drag a color and just drop it into that well, and it automatically changes that, which is probably just super great. All right, so that, I mean, it's good enough. I don't want to worry too much about that. Uh-oh. I might have froze. I need water. Next time I'll have to figure out how so you guys can hear the clip. All right, so let me do this. I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna add an inputs. I'm gonna do video capture device. I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna do my FaceTime. Okay, allow. What's up? Okay, so I guess I'll just do a little chat with you guys for a little bit. All right, so if you watch this video, I'm gonna end the stream here in the next little bit. I hope this was something informal. This is just a test for me to kind of do this. I hope you kind of learned something. If you didn't, that's a shame because I did share some tidbits. If you, I'm gonna plan something again probably next week. Maybe I'll do it Thursdays as well. I mean, every Thursday I just do a little bit of an edit, and that way I can do that. I have a little bit of time to kind of figure some stuff out. And if you have any questions, if you're watching this at the end, thanks for watching this far. And be sure to subscribe to my channel. I create content that I want to create. Not, but I do not have the Rona. I just have I haven't talked as much. I haven't really want to talk to my kids and my wife. So, yeah, I guess ultimately, if you want to leave in the comment section what you'd love to see in the next video, or talk about when I'm doing the editing, and then I guess we'll go from there. So I appreciate you guys for chiming in and being part of the stream. I will catch you guys on the flip side. Bye.